Let's get in the spirit, am I right? Whew! God, I hate rum. So I saw Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man Tell No Tales today. And, well, the biggest problem with this movie is that it wasn't needed. Like, at all. There were no needs for this movie to exist. I mean, like, this would be different if it was released somewhat closer to where the other movies were released. I mean, I never saw Stranger Tides, I frankly didn't care. But, like, Pirates of the Caribbean, especially the first one and the second one, those were great movies. Like, amazing movies. Like, it got people interested in pirates again. Like, I didn't really care for pirates or anything up until those movies were released, and I didn't know what to expect from those movies. But I was blown away, especially Curse of the Black Pearl, the first one. That one was amazing. It was so, so good. And it introduced the world to Jack Sparrow and pretty much revitalized Johnny Depp's career. Now, what's the problem with this one? Well, like I said, it came out way too late. Like, way after this craze for pirate movies were really like kind of needed. And it just, I don't know, it just wasn't it just didn't feel like it was connected at all. Now, is the movie bad? Well, let me get into it. Well, the movie is about is well, first off, it's about Henry Turner, Will and Elizabeth's son. Yeah, I know, that's poorly linked. And he's trying to lift the curse, if you've seen the other movies, that Will Turner has as being a part of the Flying Dutchman. Like, you know, the haunted ghost ship. He's trying to lift that curse, and he has a means of doing it if he finds this treasure called Poseidon's Trident. And on the other half, there's this girl named Karina who has this journal from her father that can lead her to a island that no man can find because the way to get there is a map that no man can read. Well, she's deemed a witch, and they want to burn her to the ground because she's a smart woman. Yeah, come of the times. And then they kind of all coincide with Jack Sparrow, and Jack Sparrow, he's running from this guy named Salazar, who long ago tricked and ruined his life and killed him. He got him killed. And it's a bunch of convoluted plots that kind of all like head to one area, and it just felt like a mess. It didn't feel kind of cohesive at all. It just felt like three people with three different motives kind of just, and hey, we're going to go to this island because we all have different motives. And it felt kind of forced and very shoehorned in there. It just didn't feel like it was very smooth. Now, what did I like about this movie? The action sequences are actually really, really entertaining. That has never changed from any of the Pirates of the Caribbean movies. They've all had great action scenes and fun, entertaining things to watch. And the humor, when it hits and it's funny. When it doesn't hit, it's painfully bad. It's not as fun. It's not as witty. And what I not like? Well, here's my biggest complaint, and I'm sharing the biggest complaint with my favorite movie critic, and that being Jeremy Jahns. Jeremy said, and I agree with him, he said that Jack Sparrow, like, in the first movies, was, like, super cunning. Like, how he would escape from these situations that you're like, how in the world did he come up with this? And it just, like, he would come up with these, like, situations, these solutions on the spot, and it was incredible to watch it unfold. But later, especially I've seen bits and pieces of Stranger Tides, but in Stranger Tides and in this movie, it just seemed like it was a lot of dumb luck. Like, he didn't plan on it happening, and it just sort of happened. Now, are there cunning parts to this? Yeah, there are parts where he is very, very cunning. Very cunning, and it's awesome to watch. But other than that, like, it's kind of unbelievable to watch. And not in a good way. Like, it's not believable. Like okay, come on, like, that's really stretching it. But overall, did I enjoy this movie? Yeah, I had fun with it. I didn't hate this movie. It's not the worst movie I've ever seen. If you're a Pirates of the Caribbean fan, you'll like this movie. You'll like it. I don't see why you wouldn't like it. I mean, it's got a bunch of returning characters, a couple cameos from other characters, and it's got a pretty decent plot outside of like all like the mess. I think if you weed through all the messiness, the plot's actually not as terrible as I kind of maybe it made it out to be. But it's relatively easy to follow. So I give this movie a 6 out of 10. I mean, it has a lot of major flaws, but it's still an enjoyable movie. Like I don't think that you're gonna hate this movie. You're gonna be like, oh my god, like I don't want any part of this movie at all. But my biggest complaint is it just came out too late after the Pirates craze kind of died. But if you like these movies, you'll like this one. All right, thank you everyone for watching my review. If you want to watch my last one, it is over here. And if you want to click my face right down below, that'd be awesome. And subscribe to me. I upload at least once a week, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace!